Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money easily, while others struggle? Is there a secret code to prosperity? A formula that only a select group of people know? The truth is that abundance is now available to you, but most people don't know how to access this infinite energy of the universe. Money, like everything in life, is energy, and those who understand how to align their vibration to the frequency of wealth become true magnets for prosperity. Today, you will discover the secret that millionaires use to manifest money quickly. And before you think this is just luck or privilege, let me tell you something powerful. The universe makes no distinction between who can or cannot be rich. It responds to the energy you emit. If you are here now, this is no coincidence. The universe brought you to this video because within you, there is already the desire to live an extraordinary financial life. What we're going to reveal here isn't just a theoretical concept. It's practices that extremely successful people apply every day to create fortunes and transform their lives. But before continuing, I want you to participate. Write in the comments right now, "I'm a money magnet." This simple act already begins to reprogram your mind to accept the abundance that is coming to you. Interacting with this video is more than a gesture, it's a commitment to your new financial reality. Now, close your eyes for a moment and imagine, what would your life be like if money was never a problem again? If you could wake up every morning knowing that your bills are paid, that you can travel wherever you want, buy what you want, help your family, and still have money left over. This doesn't have to be just a fantasy. This could be your new reality. But here's the crux. Most people block their own prosperity without even realizing it. They say they want to get rich, but they keep giving off signals of scarcity, fear, and doubt. And the universe just responds, "Your wishes are my command." But today that changes, because what I'm going to teach you will reprogram your mind for wealth. If you apply what will be revealed in this video, you will begin to notice opportunities appearing out of nowhere, money coming in unexpected ways, and your relationship with abundance changing completely. So stay with me until the end, because what comes next could be the turning point between the life you have now and the millionaire life you always dreamed of. But before we continue, pay close attention to this. This knowledge is not just any other content on the internet. It has the power to transform your financial reality forever. Now, think with me. How many times in your life have you had access to information that can really make you prosper? The truth is that very few people know these secrets, and those who apply, they will never live in scarcity again. Then, don't make the mistake of letting this knowledge go unnoticed. Click the like button now and subscribe to the channel, because here, with each video, you are taking one step closer to your financial freedom. This is the kind of knowledge that millionaires keep under lock and key, and if you are here, it is because the universe has already chosen you to be part of this select group. Now that you are committed to this transformation, let's move on to the next reveal, because what comes next will unlock the true power of manifesting wealth. In this video, you will discover 7 secret habits that millionaires use to align their vibrational frequency with wealth and attract money naturally and effortlessly. These are habits that act directly on your energy, your mindset, and your vibrational field, allowing you to get into the flow of abundance and manifest money much more easily. Because the truth is that money does not just respond to physical effort, but to the frequency you emit. And when you learn to align with the energy of prosperity, everything starts to change in your financial life. Most people believe that to be rich, you need to work harder, try harder, fight harder. But millionaires know that true wealth does not come from hard work, but from the correct connection with the energy of money. Who understands this not only makes more money, but does it effortlessly, naturally, almost automatically. It's as if the universe began to conspire in your favor, opening paths, creating opportunities, and placing the right people, the right circumstances, at the right time in your path. And the most interesting thing, habit number 7 is the most powerful of all because it has the power to completely transform your financial reality. This is the habit that takes the quantum leap to wealth, which moves you out of scarcity and into a state where money flows to you without resistance. But before we get to it, you need to understand how this connection with the energy of abundance works, because without it, nothing you do will help. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to have infinite luck with money? How do new opportunities always arise for them? How does everything seem to flow effortlessly? These people are not special. They are not chosen by God at random. They simply learn to tune in to the correct frequency of wealth. That's what makes some get rich, and others remain stuck in the struggle for financial survival. The big question is, are you vibrating on the frequency of money or the frequency of scarcity? Because if your vibration is out of alignment, money runs away from you. And no matter how hard you work, how hard you try to save, or how hard you try, if your energy isn't aligned with abundance, you'll always hit roadblocks. The universe does not respond to your words. It responds to your energy. You can say you want to be rich, you can even write positive affirmations, but if deep within you, you feel afraid of lack, if you carry limiting beliefs about money, if you associate wealth with something difficult or inaccessible, then that is exactly what the universe will reflect back to you. But the good news is that you can change your vibrational frequency right now. You can learn the same habits that millionaires use to align with abundance and manifest money naturally. The secret is to reprogram your mind, change your emotions, and transform your relationship with financial energy. Now imagine for a moment, what would your life be like if money was never a concern again? If you could travel wherever you wanted, buy whatever you wanted, help the people you love, invest in your dreams without fear of missing out. This is the state that millionaires access every day, and this is the state that you can access too. And it doesn't matter where you are now. It doesn't matter your current financial situation, your life story, or how many times you've failed in the past. Money doesn't care about your past. It only responds to your present, your vibration now. If you change your energy, your reality changes with it. And the 7 habits that we will reveal here are the key to this transformation. Now, before we continue, I want you to make a decision. Are you really ready for this change? Because this isn't just any video. This is a real opportunity to reprogram your mind for wealth. So if you feel in your heart that this is the time to take that leap into abundance, write in the comments right now, "I accept wealth in my life." This simple act begins to send a signal to the universe that you are ready for this transformation. Now that you've taken that first step, let's get into the most important part of this video, the 7 millionaire habits that will change your financial life forever. Get ready, because what comes next could be the turning point between the life you have today and the abundant life you've always dreamed of. Money is energy. This may seem like an abstract idea to some people, but it's a truth that millionaires deeply understand. They don't see money as something physical, something difficult to achieve, or as a reward exclusive to a few. They understand that money has a vibrational frequency, and that to attract it, it is necessary to be aligned with this energy. The law of attraction is clear. You receive that which vibrates at the same frequency as you. If your energy is charged with scarcity, fear, and worry, you will continue to attract situations that reinforce this scarcity. If, on the other hand, you can tune your mind and emotions to the vibration of wealth, money will begin to flow to you in unexpected ways. This isn't magic, it's not coincidence, it's not luck, and the natural response of the universe to what you emit. Millionaires are not rich because they were born into privilege or because they were lucky. Yes, some may have started life with advantages, but the truth is that there are countless stories of people who started from scratch and built fortunes simply because they understood the relationship between energy, mindset, and money. They learned to see abundance as something natural, something that flows to them easily, and this belief has become a reality. One of the best examples of this is Jim Carrey. Before his fame, he was broke. He lived in a trailer with no money and no prospects, but he already understood the power of the law of attraction. He took a check, wrote the amount of $10 million on it, and dated it a few years in the future. He carried this check with him all the time, looked at it daily, and believed deeply that this money would come. He visualized himself receiving this value, felt the emotion of abundance before it even existed in his physical life. And guess what happened? Shortly thereafter, he signed a film contract worth exactly $10 million. This was not a chance, it was not a coincidence. This was a manifestation of the energy he had been emanating for years. Now stop and think. How have you been relating to money? Have you treated money as a fluid energy that comes to you naturally? Or do you see it as something scarce, difficult, always out of your reach? Because if you believe that money is difficult, that will be your reality. If you keep saying that you have no money, that you can never save anything, that financial life is a constant struggle, then that is exactly what the universe will keep sending you. Millionaires know that the first change happens in mind and energy. They avoid phrases like, "I can't afford that," "Money doesn't grow on trees," "I'm poor but I'm happy." Instead, they constantly claim, "Money flows to me naturally." There is always abundance available to me. I am a magnet for wealth. They live in a mental state where scarcity simply does not exist, and this belief manifests in the physical world. The law of attraction is not a vague theory. It is a principle that governs everything around us, and this doesn't just apply to money. Have you ever noticed how some people always seem to be lucky in love, in business, in health? This happens because they are aligned with these energies. They are absolutely sure that they will receive what they want. They do not doubt, they do not hesitate, they do not put up resistance. And it is exactly this certainty that makes the universe respond. Money works the same way. If you believe that money comes with difficulty, that you can only earn money by working until exhaustion, that you were not born to be rich, that only those who already have money can earn more money, then that will be your destiny. But if you start to see money as an accessible energy that is constantly flowing, and you can connect to that energy, everything will start to change. Change starts with simple things. In your daily life, stop talking about lack. Instead of saying, I don't have the money for that, say, I choose to invest my money in another way now. If you see something you want to buy but don't have the money for right now, don't say, that's too expensive, but rather, how can I attract more money to have that in my life? These small changes alter your vibration and send signals to the universe that you are ready to receive more abundance. Another powerful practice that millionaires use is the feeling of gratitude for the money that has not yet arrived. They don't wait for money to appear to feel happy and abundant. They feel abundance before it physically exists. That's the key. If you can feel gratitude and certainty that the money is coming, without doubt, without fear, without worry, the universe will have to give you exactly that. Think about it. When you place an order at a restaurant, do you feel anxious about whether the food will arrive or not? Of course. You place the order and simply trust that it will be prepared and delivered to you. This is how the law of attraction works. You need to ask and trust without resistance, without doubt. If you ask, but immediately start to doubt, worry, question whether it will really work, you are interfering in the process and preventing the money from arriving. Now imagine that you already have a full bank account, that you can travel wherever you want, that you can help your family without worries, that you can buy anything you want. If you feel this reality as if it is already happening, if you truly believe it, then you have begun to align with the frequency of money. Millionaires do this every day. They live in the vibration of wealth before they are even rich. They behave like millionaires before they have millions. They invest in their mindset because they know that the external world is just a reflection of their internal world. And that's exactly what we're going to delve into below. Now that you understand that money responds to your vibration, that it is energy, and that you can access it in an unlimited way, let's move on to the next level. You will discover the practical habits that millionaires apply every day to maintain that active connection to abundance and ensure that money constantly flows into their lives. But before I continue, I want you to make a commitment to this new energy. Write in the comments, I connect to the frequency of wealth. This simple act starts to change your vibration. It starts to open doors for money to find a way to you. Now that you've declared this change, let's get into the more practical part. Because knowing all this is wonderful, but what really transforms your life are the actions you take based on this knowledge. Then, get ready, because the next habits will raise your vibration and make you manifest money faster and more naturally. Now that you understand that money is energy and that its vibration is the determining factor in attracting abundance into your life, it's time to take the next step and enter the practical mindset that millionaires use to manifest wealth. The first essential habit that all extremely rich and successful people have in common is creative visualization. This is not just a technique, but a way of reprogramming the mind to align with the energy of abundance and allow it to manifest in the physical world. What you see in your external reality today is just a reflection of what you have been imagining and believing internally over the years. If your mind is conditioned to see difficulties, limitations, and scarcity, then that is exactly what you will continue to experience. But if you begin to visualize a life of prosperity, see yourself as someone who already has wealth and success, your subconscious begins to work in favor of this new reality, and the universe begins to respond to this new vibration. Millionaires see themselves as rich before they even are. They don't wait for money to arrive to feel abundant. They feel wealth before it materializes. This happens because the human mind does not know how to differentiate between what is real and what is imagined with intense emotion. And this is one of the biggest secrets of manifestation. If you repeatedly visualize a scene, feeling it as if it were already happening, your brain will begin to accept that reality as true and work to make it concrete. This activates the so-called reticular activation system, a part of your brain responsible for filtering information from the outside world and directing your focus to what's important. Great personalities like Oprah Winfrey, Jim Carrey, Conor McGregor, and Arnold Schwarzenegger used creative visualization before achieving success. Oprah has always visualized her successful life before achieving everything she has today. Jim Carrey not only wrote himself a check for $10 million, but he also found himself signing million-dollar contracts long before that became a reality. Conor McGregor, before his fights, imagined winning, felt the emotion of victory, and saw the exact details of each moment of the conquest, and this became a decisive factor in his rise. Arnold Schwarzenegger says that before becoming a Hollywood star, he saw himself as one of the highest-paid actors in the world, even when people said that was impossible for someone with a thick accent and a background as a bodybuilder. The big question is, are you seeing yourself as a rich person, or is your mind still stuck in the scarcity identity? Many people want to be rich, but when they close their eyes, they can only imagine themselves struggling to pay bills, living in hardship, or worried about the future. They don't realize that by reinforcing these images, mentally, they are strengthening this reality and preventing abundance from entering. If you want to attract money and prosperity, the first change needs to happen in your internal view of yourself. Now, imagine what it would be like to wake up in your dream mansion, walk out onto the balcony and see an incredible view. You feel the gentle breeze, hear the sound of nature, and when you look to the side, you see the luxury car you always wanted driving in your garage. You pick up your phone and see new notifications of money coming into your account. Investments growing, opportunities emerging effortlessly. Feel the freedom to travel anywhere in the world without worrying about the price of the ticket. You enter a restaurant and order whatever you want without looking at the prices on the menu. This is the reality you can create, but before it exists in the physical world, it needs to exist within you. And to turn this visualization into a powerful habit, here is a practical technique: the mental wealth movie. Every day when you wake up and before going to sleep, close your eyes for a few minutes and create a detailed mental movie of your millionaire life. See yourself living like a millionaire now. Feel the thrill of being in that reality. Experience the pleasure of financial freedom, security, and abundance. The more details you include in this practice, the stronger the message sent to your subconscious and the universe. When doing this visualization, focus on all your senses. What are you seeing in this abundance scenario? What is the place where you live like? What kind of car do you drive? Who are you sharing this wealth with? What are you listening to? Is it the sound of sea waves on a paradisiacal beach? The roar of your sports car's engine? What are you feeling? Touch the furniture in your dream home. Hold the money in your hands. Feel the texture of the bills. Experience the feeling of knowing that you have complete financial security. What are you smelling? Maybe the scent of a sophisticated environment, the smell of new leather in your car, the aroma of a delicious meal at an expensive restaurant. What are you saying to yourself? I am prosperous. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me in unexpected ways. And here's a secret. If during this practice doubts arise, if your mind tries to tell you that this is not real, that you are just dreaming, it means that you still have financial blocks that need to be removed. Instead of resisting these thoughts, simply notice and replace them with new affirmations. Tell yourself, I accept abundance in my life. It is safe for me to be rich. I deserve to always have money left over. This is not just a motivation technique. Scientific studies prove that the brains of successful people have different activation patterns than the brains of people who live in scarcity. The only way to reprogram these neural connections is repeating new images and beliefs about money daily, until they become automatic and become part of your identity. If you've tried to attract wealth before and felt like something was blocking you, it's because your identity wasn't yet aligned with this new reality. Now, with this practice of creative visualization, you are taking the first big step toward changing that. And to further strengthen this transformation, I want you to write in the comments now, I see myself as a millionaire every day. This simple act reinforces this new identity within you and shows the universe that you are committed to this change. Now that you've learned this first key to financial manifestation, let's move on to the next habit that millionaires use to keep the flow of wealth constant. Because visualizing is essential, but there are other factors that further strengthen this process and make abundance manifest in an increasingly faster and more powerful way. Get ready, because what comes next will expand your vibration even further. Prosperity. What has been revealed so far has already opened your eyes to the truth about money and manifestation, but what comes next is even more powerful. Do not allow this knowledge to go unnoticed. Click on Like Now, What If sign up. It's not just a gesture, it's a commitment to your financial transformation. Press like, sign up, turn on notifications. What comes next will further strengthen your connection to wealth and unblock patterns that may be keeping money from flowing to you. Now let's continue. Now that you have started to reprogram your mind to see wealth as something natural and accessible, the time has come to take another step towards abundance. And that step is something that most people ignore, but that millionaires deeply understand. Gratitude for wealth even before it manifests itself physically. The energy of money responds to the frequency you emit, and gratitude is one of the highest vibrations there is. When you feel gratitude for the money that is still on the way, you create an energetic field so powerful that it attracts this abundance into your life in an accelerated way. Most people make the mistake of waiting for the money to arrive and only then feel grateful. They believe they need to see their bank balance grow, get a raise, receive an unexpected amount of money, and only then express gratitude. But this is the scarcity mentality. Those who live in the vibration of lack are constantly reinforcing the idea that they don't have enough, and the universe responds to this by sending more lack. Gratitude is not a reaction to what you already have, but rather a powerful magnet that attracts what you want. Millionaires know this and therefore practice gratitude every day, even before the money arrives. They don't wait for the results to appear to feel rich. They feel wealth first, and it is precisely this vibration that materializes money. Actor Will Smith, for example, has already revealed that one of his daily practices is gratitude. He states that he was always grateful not only for what he already had, but for what was yet to come. He understood that by feeling gratitude for success before he even achieved it, he was creating a magnetic field that made that reality inevitable. And this is not just theory. Science has proven that the state of gratitude changes brain chemistry, reducing stress, increasing mental clarity, and releasing hormones that create a feeling of well-being and security. When you feel safe and confident about money, you make better decisions, notice opportunities you didn't see before, and start acting in a way that is aligned with abundance. The opposite is also true. When you worry, complain about the lack of money, and feel anxious about your finances, your brain goes into a state of alert. Your vision becomes limited and you literally block the entry of wealth into your life. But how can you turn this gratitude into a daily habit? There is an extremely powerful technique called Financial Gratitude Journal. Every day when you wake up and before bed, write down at least 5 things related to your financial life that you are grateful for. It doesn't matter if today your bank account still doesn't have the balance you want. What matters is that you feel gratitude for everything you already have, and especially for everything that is coming. You can be grateful for the money that has already come in, for the opportunities that are emerging, for the people who are helping you grow, for the knowledge that you are acquiring, and even for the money that you haven't received yet, but that is already on the way. Here is an example of how to do this. I am deeply grateful for the money that flows into my life every day. I am grateful that the universe always brings me new opportunities for prosperity. I'm very happy to see my bank account growing more and more. I am grateful for my bright financial future and all the abundance that is coming my way. When you write these affirmations with emotion, your subconscious begins to accept this new reality. And as we have said before, the universe does not respond to your words, but to your vibration. If you feel gratitude as if money is already in your life, money needs to manifest. Now stop and think. How many times have you complained about money in the last few days? How many times have you caught yourself saying phrases like, "There is never enough money," "I can never save anything," "Everything is increasingly expensive"? Each of these phrases strengthens scarcity in your life. But the good news is that you can change that right now. Starting today, every time you feel like complaining about money, stop and replace that thought with gratitude. Instead of saying, I never have money, say, I'm grateful that money always finds a way to me. Instead of saying everything is too expensive, say, I'm grateful because I always have the resources I need for everything I want. Money has a conscience. He knows when he is welcomed and when he is rejected. When you complain about the lack, you are sending a signal to the universe that you are not ready to receive more. But when you express gratitude, even for the little you have, you are telling money that it is welcome in your life. And money, like any energy, always flows where it is well received. Gratitude is so powerful that it can transform even difficult situations. If you are currently facing financial challenges, if you are dealing with debt or worries, try changing your approach. Instead of focusing on the problem, be grateful for the solution that is already on the way. Be grateful for the learning that this situation is bringing. Be grateful for the growth that comes along with each challenge. When you do this, you move out of the vibration of despair and into the vibration of trust. And when you trust, the universe moves to give you exactly what you need. Now, I want you to take a test. For the next 7 days, practice financial gratitude every day, without fail. Take out a notebook or notepad on your phone and write down 5 reasons why you are grateful about money. It could be something small, like a bill you managed to pay, an unexpected discount, a gift you received, or even the opportunity to learn about prosperity. But most importantly, you also include gratitude for the money that is still coming. Write sentences like, I am grateful for the millions that are on the way. I am grateful that my income is increasing more and more. I'm grateful for my financial freedom. And to further strengthen this commitment, write in the comments right now, I am grateful for the wealth that is coming into my life. This simple act begins to change your vibration and reinforces this new reality within you. Now that you understand the power of gratitude and how it can accelerate the manifestation of wealth in your life, let's move on to the next habit. What follows is one of the most powerful practices that millionaires use to maintain a constant flow of prosperity and ensure that the money never stops coming. Get ready, because this next step will further elevate your connection with abundance and transform your relationship with money once and for all. Now that you have started to transform your vibration in relation to money through visualization and gratitude, the time has come to take an even deeper step in this reprogramming and understand one of the most powerful principles of manifesting wealth, the language of money. The way you talk about money, the way you think about prosperity, and the words that come out of your mouth every day are direct orders to the universe. The energy of abundance responds to what you affirm, consciously or unconsciously. And if you don't pay attention to the words you use, you could be sabotaging yourself without realizing it. Many people spend their entire lives saying phrases like, money is hard to earn, I'm always broken, there's never anything left at the end of the month, I can't afford this. And without knowing it, they are reinforcing these realities within their own minds and sending a signal to the universe that this is the only possible scenario for their lives. What happens? Life continues to prove to them that they are right. More and more difficulties appear, more bills arrive, more unforeseen financial events happen, and the person ends up reinforcing this belief even more. This becomes a vicious cycle where scarcity feeds on the very words a person utters. Now stop and think. How many times a day do you repeat phrases that limit your abundance? Maybe you don't even realize it, but every time you say, I don't have money for that, you are sending a command to your mind and the universe that this will be your reality. And the universe doesn't question, it simply responds. If you affirm something repeatedly, your subconscious accepts it as absolute truth and begins to shape your life to make that truth manifest. Jim Rohn, one of the greatest mentors on the success mindset, said that your words are orders to the universe. And this is not just a philosophical concept. Science has already proven that the human brain does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. If you repeat something constantly, your mind creates that reality, and you start making decisions based on that belief. Therefore, it is essential that you rewrite the story you are telling yourself about money. Replacing the language of scarcity with the language of abundance is one of the most powerful tools for changing your financial vibration. Instead of saying, I'm broken, say, money flows to me easily and constantly. Not place of, I can never save money. Say, I manage my money wisely and it grows more and more. Instead of, I can't afford this, say, how can I attract more money to have this in my life? These changes may seem small, but believe me, they have a huge impact on the way your mind processes wealth and the way the universe responds to you. Think about this. If you have a habit of saying money is dirty, the rich are greedy, having a lot of money is hard work, then you are, without realizing it, rejecting abundance. How could the universe hand you something that you consider negative? If your mind associates wealth with something bad, you will never be able to keep money for long because on a deep level, you don't want it. But if you start to see money as a positive energy, a tool that allows you to have freedom, help people, make your dreams come true, then your vibration changes and it starts to flow to you much more easily. Millionaires don't talk about money in a negative way. They don't complain about bills. They don't say they're out of money. They don't reinforce scarcity beliefs. They talk about money with respect, with enthusiasm, with positivity. They understand that words carry power and that what you verbalize repeatedly becomes real. And that's exactly why repeating positive affirmations about money is one of the most powerful tools for reprogramming your mind. Every day when you wake up and before going to sleep, speak phrases that reinforce the financial reality you want to create. Say it out loud. Money flows to me unlimitedly. I'm a magnet for abundance. I receive money in unexpected ways. My bank account grows bigger and bigger. The universe surprises me with new financial opportunities every day. Now, pay attention to what happens when you start repeating these phrases. At first, your mind may resist. Maybe you feel like you are lying to yourself. Maybe thoughts arise like, but I still don't have money. This isn't real. This doesn't work for me. And it is precisely at this moment that you need to insist, because this discomfort is nothing more than your old financial identity trying to resist change. But if you keep repeating it, your mind will begin to accept this new reality, and when it does, the universe will begin to align your life according to these new beliefs. Now for a challenge, over the next 7 days, pay attention to every time you feel like saying something negative about money. Whenever you notice a thought of scarcity arising, immediately replace it with an affirmation of abundance. If you catch yourself saying, I can't afford this, reformulate and say, I'm learning how to attract more money to have this. If you're about to say, money always goes away, correct to, I manage my money wisely, and it multiplies in my life. Do this exercise consciously and notice how your vibration begins to change. And to further reinforce this transformation, write in the comments right now, my words create my wealth. When you write, you reinforce this truth within yourself and give a clear signal to the universe that you are ready for this change. Now that you understand the importance of the language of money and how it shapes your financial reality, let's move on to the next habit that millionaires use to further strengthen their vibration of abundance. What follows is one of the most powerful pillars of the millionaire mindset, and when you apply this to your life, you will see that money will not only start to come more easily, but it will never go away. Get ready, because now we're going to dive even deeper into the wealth mindset. Now that you have started to modify your language in relation to money and have understood that your words shape your financial reality, the time has come to take another step towards abundance and understand one of the most fundamental principles of manifestation, the power of vibrational frequency. If there is a secret that differentiates those who live in scarcity from those who easily attract wealth, this secret is directly linked to the energetic frequency that each one emits into the universe. And when we talk about money, prosperity, and success, this becomes even more evident. Money is not just a physical tool, it is energy. And this energy needs to be aligned with your vibration so that it can flow naturally into your life. Millionaires know that vibrational frequency determines absolutely everything, from your thoughts to the opportunities that come your way. Everything in the universe works in terms of energy, and science has proven that each person emits a vibrational field that directly influences events around them. If you maintain a high energy, filled with feelings of trust, gratitude, joy, and certainty, you become a magnet for abundance. But if your vibration is charged with fear, worry, anxiety, and doubt, you repel prosperity without even realizing it. Bob Proctor, one of the greatest experts on the law of attraction and the millionaire mindset, always said that everything you want already exists in the universe. You just need to align yourself to the right frequency to receive it. This means that it is not the money that is far from you, but rather your vibration that may be out of alignment with the frequency of wealth. The good news is that you can change this immediately, and start adjusting your energy to attract exactly what you want. And how to do this? The answer lies in a habit that millionaires apply daily: the intentional elevation of vibrational frequency. They know that their energy needs to be at the right level for financial opportunities to flow effortlessly, which is why they make a point of surrounding themselves with stimuli that raise their vibration. They carefully choose the music they listen to, the content they consume, the environments in which they spend their time, and even the people they interact with. Now stop for a moment and reflect on this. What kind of energy have you been feeding your mind? Have you been consuming information that uplifts you, that makes you feel powerful, abundant, and confident? Or is your routine full of negative news, complaints, low vibration content that only feeds fear and insecurity? If you want to change your financial reality, you need to start with your internal energy, because it is responsible for attracting or repelling the abundance you seek. And one of the quickest and most effective ways to raise your vibration is through music and positive affirmations. This may seem simple, but the truth is that music has the power to instantly alter your energy and reprogram your mind for higher emotional states. Millionaires know this and make a point of listening to music every day that puts them in a state of confidence, empowerment, and focus. They know that sound has a frequency, and when you expose yourself to the right frequencies, your vibrational field automatically adjusts. Therefore, an extremely powerful practice is to start the day listening to music that has a high vibration, that conveys feelings of strength, overcoming, wealth, and gratitude. And it's not just about the rhythm, but also the lyrics. Choose songs that talk about success, that have messages of power, that make you feel invincible. Whenever you feel your energy dropping, when you notice that you are starting to worry or enter the vibration of fear, put on one of these songs and notice how your emotional state changes almost instantly. Another extremely effective tool is the daily practice of positive audio affirmations. Many millionaires record their own affirmations and listen to them every day, especially in the morning and before bed, because these are the times when the subconscious is most receptive to new programming. Affirmations work as direct commands to your mind, and when repeated frequently, create new neural connections that make your brain believe that wealth is already part of your reality. You can start this practice right now. Record audio with powerful phrases like, "I'm a money magnet. The universe provides me with infinite wealth. I attract financial opportunities every day. Money comes to me in unexpected ways." And listen to these affirmations daily. Do it while driving, while getting ready in the morning, while exercising. The more you listen, the more these phrases will become absolute truths within you, and your vibration will begin to adjust to attract whatever you are declaring. And don't forget the importance of the environment in which you are located. Millionaires avoid anything that might lower their frequency. They don't spend time with people who complain all the time, who only talk about problems, who live in victim mode. They know that the energy of the people around them directly affects their vibration, and therefore they choose to be around those who already have a growth and prosperity mindset. If you notice that your energy drops after talking to certain people, if you feel that certain situations drain your motivation, it's time to start being more selective with what you allow into your vibrational field. This does not mean cutting off relationships, but rather consciously choosing where and with whom you invest your energy. Wealth is a frequency, and if you want to tune into it, you need to adjust everything that influences your vibration. Now I want you to do a simple test. Over the next few days, choose music that lifts your energy and listen to it as soon as you wake up. Feel the difference it makes in your motivation and confidence throughout the day. Additionally, create a playlist with songs that make you feel powerful, abundant, and unbeatable. Whenever you need a boost in your vibration, put this playlist on and notice how your energy changes instantly. And to further consolidate this transformation, write in the comments right now, "I align with the frequency of wealth." This simple act begins to change your vibration and reinforces this new reality within you. Now that you've learned how to raise your vibrational frequency and keep your energy aligned with abundance, let's move on to the next habit that millionaires use to ensure the flow of money never stops. What follows is one of the most transformative practices to ensure you continue to grow financially and that wealth becomes a constant flow in your life. Get ready, because now we're going to deepen your connection with prosperity even further. This knowledge you are receiving now, it's too valuable to be wasted. Think about how many people spend their entire lives fighting scarcity without ever discovering that everything could be different just by adjusting their energy. You have this key in your hands now, and the decision to use it is up to you. Hit like now, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, because what's next, it will further accelerate your connection with prosperity and open doors that you may not have even imagined were possible. And whoever isn't here to follow this will continue to be stuck in the same patterns that prevent money from flowing. Now it's time to take another essential step in the process of manifesting wealth. The time has come to incorporate one of the most powerful habits that millionaires use to effortlessly attract abundance. Feel rich even before you are. This is one of the most transformative principles of the law of attraction and, when applied correctly, creates an accelerating effect on the manifestation of money in your life. The truth is that the energy of abundance attracts more abundance. The universe does not respond to what you want, but rather to what you feels true inside. This means that if you feel scarcity, worry about money, and doubt about your ability to get rich, your vibration will be aligned with the lack, and the universe will continue to deliver you more situations that reinforce this reality. But when you feel prosperous, worthy of wealth, comfortable with the idea of having money to spare and living abundantly, your vibration aligns with the frequency of money, and money begins to flow to you naturally. Millionaires don't wait to have money in their account to feel rich. They behave like millionaires even before they are. They already see themselves as prosperous, successful people, deserving of wealth. And it is this mentality that makes money find them increasingly easier. They understand that identity comes before reality, and therefore they shape their thoughts, emotions, and actions according to the life they want to have and not the life they have at the moment. Steve Harvey, one of the greatest television presenters and businessmen in the United States, has shared in several interviews that before he became rich, he behaved like a millionaire. He had no money at the time, but he already acted like someone successful. He dressed elegantly, spoke with confidence, frequented sophisticated places, tested luxury cars, walked in upscale neighborhoods, and always cultivated the feeling that this was his destiny. He understood something fundamental. If you want a new reality, you need to align with it now, not after it manifests. And here's a mistake most people make. They wait for the money to arrive, and only then do they feel rich. They believe that they first need to see a high bank balance, a luxury car in the garage, a huge house, and only then can they believe that they are prosperous. But this is completely backwards thinking. You first need to feel rich to then attract that wealth into your reality. This doesn't mean spending money you don't already have or going into debt to live a luxurious lifestyle. It means training your mind to accept and be comfortable with the idea of having money left over. And the best way to do this is experience experiences of abundance in your daily life, even without having millions in your account. An extremely powerful practice is to visit luxury stores and try products that, at the moment, may be outside your financial reality. Go to an imported car store and take a test drive. Smell the leather, touch the steering wheel, experience the sensation of driving a high-end car. Go to a mall and try on clothes from brands you want to own. Hold a luxury. Watch on your wrist. Try an expensive perfume. Walk through places where successful people frequent and absorb that energy. This trains your mind to get used to luxury, to accept wealth as something natural. What happens when you do this? Your brain starts to accept the idea that wealth is real for you. You begin to see yourself as someone who belongs in that world. The vibration of scarcity begins to dissipate, and little by little, its frequency aligns with the energy of abundance. When you are surrounded by wealth, your subconscious understands that it is part of your life, and the universe responds by accelerating the manifestation of this reality. If you've ever noticed that rich people seem to attract more and more money effortlessly, while those living in scarcity continue to struggle, this is why. Those who already feel rich before becoming rich create a vibrational field that naturally attracts money. Those who feel poor, who believe that wealth is something distant and unattainable, end up remaining trapped in this vibration. The universe only responds to what you believe to be true for you, and if at that moment you feel resistance to this idea, if your mind tries to tell you that this doesn't work, that it doesn't make sense to feel rich without having money, this means that you have limiting beliefs about prosperity that need to be redefined. The only reason this may seem difficult to you is because your mind has been conditioned to believe in scarcity for years. But the good news is that you can change this schedule right now. Starting today, start incorporating small habits into your daily life to feel rich even before you are. Spend time looking at luxury houses and cars. Go to sophisticated restaurants, even if just for a coffee. Go into expensive stores and touch the products without fear. When you pay for something, instead of thinking about the amount that is coming out of your account, feel gratitude for the money you have and the ease of being able to pay for it. Treat money with respect. Stop saying it's hard to earn or that it always goes away. Replace thoughts of scarcity with thoughts of abundance. And an even more powerful practice, when you go to bed at night, close your eyes and visualize what a day in your life would be like if you were already a millionaire. What would your routine be like? Where would you live? What kind of places would you go to? What would your bank account look like? Imagine yourself shopping without worrying about prices, traveling wherever you want, waking up in a dream home. The more you feel this reality as if it were already happening, the faster it will manifest. Now I want you to take a test. Choose a day this week to visit a place that represents abundance for you. It could be a luxury shopping mall, an imported car store, an upscale neighborhood, a 5-star hotel. Go to that place, spend time absorbing that energy, and notice how you feel. It may be uncomfortable at first, but this is a sign that your mind is not yet used to abundance. The more you do this, the more your vibration will adjust to attract money and wealth naturally. And to further reinforce this change in mentality, write in the comments right now, "I feel rich even before I am." This simple act begins to transform your vibration and show the universe that you are ready for this new reality. Now that you understand the power of feeling rich before you are and how it accelerates the manifestation of abundance, let's move on to the next millionaire habit. What follows is one of the most important practices to ensure that wealth not only comes to you, but that it stays in your life in a continuous and growing way. Get ready, because now we're going to deepen your connection with prosperity even further. Now it's time to address one of the most important factors in your relationship with money, the beliefs you carry about it. If there is anything that can prevent you from achieving prosperity, regardless of what you do, it is the belief system that is programmed into your subconscious. The truth is that you only get the money you believe you deserve, no matter how many financial opportunities arise, how many businesses you try to open, how many investments you make. If, deep down, you don't believe you deserve to be rich, if there is a part of you that associates money with something negative, then somehow it will always slip out of your hands. This happens because money is not just an external resource, it responds directly to your internal beliefs. From an early age, we are conditioned to see money in ways that limit our ability to attract it. Phrases like, "Money doesn't bring happiness," "Whoever gets rich must have done something wrong," "Money only comes with a lot of effort," "The rich are greedy," among many others, are constantly repeated and are stored in our subconscious. And it's exactly this kind of programming that keeps many people trapped in scarcity. They even want to be rich, but they have an internal conflict, an invisible resistance that blocks the flow of abundance. Napoleon Hill, author of one of the greatest classics on wealth, Think and Grow Rich, these, "If you can believe it, you can achieve it." And this isn't just a motivational phrase, it's a fundamental principle of manifestation. The problem is that many people, they don't believe they can be rich. They say they want money, but deep down they feel that they will never have enough, that wealth is not for them, that life will always be difficult. And as long as these beliefs are active, no matter what they do in the external world, their financial reality will never change. The only way to break this cycle is identifying and replacing these limiting beliefs with unlimited beliefs about money. You need to train your mind to accept wealth as something natural, to see money as a positive energy, and to feel that you deserve to have a life of abundance. And the best way to do this is through subconscious reprogramming with daily affirmations. Every day when you wake up and before going to sleep, repeat affirmations that reinforce a new mindset about money. Say out loud phrases like, "I am worthy of being rich," "I deserve unlimited abundance," "Money comes to me in unexpected ways," "My bank account grows every day," "I am a magnet for wealth," "It is safe for me to be prosperous." The more you repeat these phrases, the more your mind will begin to accept this new programming as truth. And here's an important point. At first, it may be uncomfortable. You may feel like you are lying to yourself. You may notice negative thoughts arising. You may even feel internal resistance when you say these phrases. This is absolutely normal. This resistance is nothing more than your old programming trying to stay in control. But the good news is that the more you persist, the more this resistance will disappear and be replaced by a new financial identity. Another powerful exercise to reprogram your beliefs about money is write a new story for your financial life. Take a notebook and write down in detail what you would like your financial reality to be like. Write in the present tense, as if it were already happening. Something like, I live a life of abundance. Money flows to me easily and steadily. My bank account is always growing. I invest my money wisely and it multiplies. I have the financial freedom to travel, help my family, and make all my dreams come true. The universe always sends me new opportunities for prosperity. This exercise works because the brain does not distinguish between reality and imagination. If you write and repeat these phrases every day, your mind begins to accept this new programming, and the universe begins to rearrange your reality to make it true. But it's not enough to just repeat affirmations and write sentences on paper. To truly transform your beliefs about money, you need to act like someone who already has a millionaire mindset. Stop complaining about money. Stop reinforcing scarcity phrases. Stop feeding the idea that making money is difficult. Whenever you notice a negative thought about money coming up, immediately replace it with a positive thought. Whenever you feel afraid of spending, replace it with gratitude for being able to afford something. Whenever you doubt your ability to get rich, remember that thousands of people have started from scratch and built fortunes simply because they changed their mindset. And remember that money, it does not respond to necessity, it responds to certainty. If you want to get rich, you need to be absolutely sure that this is already happening. You need to feel that it is inevitable, that abundance is already flowing to you, that the universe is working in your favor. The more certain you are, the faster you will see this transformation materialize. Now, do some deep reflection. What beliefs do you hold about money? Do you really believe you deserve to be rich? Are you comfortable with the idea of having millions in your bank account? Do you see wealth as something positive, or do you still have blocks in relation to it? Your financial life today is an accurate reflection of the beliefs you have about money. If you want to change your reality, you first need to change what is in your mind. And to reinforce this commitment with your new financial mindset, write in the comments right now, I deserve to be a millionaire. This simple statement begins to reprogram your mind to accept wealth as something natural and inevitable in your life. Now that you understand how to break your limiting beliefs about money and replace them with new abundance programming, let's move on to the next habit. What follows is one of the most essential practices to ensure that all this knowledge does not just remain in theory, but is transformed into concrete results in your financial life. Get ready, because we're getting to the nitty-gritty of the millionaire mindset. Now the time has come to take one of the most important steps in your financial transformation. Act as if you were already a millionaire. This habit is one of the most powerful because it puts into practice everything we've talked about so far. You've learned that money responds to your vibrational frequency, that your words shape your reality, that your feelings create a magnetic field to attract prosperity, but none of this will be enough if you don't act in accordance with this new financial identity. The universe doesn't just respond to what you want, it responds to what you demonstrates that you are ready to receive. This means that if you want to be rich, you need to behave like someone rich before you even have millions in your account. This doesn't mean spending money you don't already have or getting into debt to appear rich. It is not about pretending or showing off something that is not yet your reality, but rather about adjust your mindset, your decisions, and your habits to reflect the millionaire version of yourself. The law of assumption, taught by Neville Goddard, states that you become what you assume to be true about yourself. In other words, if you act like someone who is already a millionaire, feel like a millionaire, think like a millionaire, and make decisions like a millionaire, your reality begins to shape itself to match this new identity. If, on the other hand, you continue to behave like someone who lives in scarcity, your actions will reinforce this reality and keep money at bay. Think about it. If today, out of nowhere, you received $10 million, would you be prepared to manage this amount? Would you know how to invest? Would you feel comfortable with that money? Would you make smart decisions or act out of fear of losing everything? The truth is that many people want to get rich, but are not prepared to deal with wealth, and therefore, even when they manage to make money, they end up losing everything quickly because they continue to vibrate at the frequency of scarcity. A real example of someone who used this principle masterfully was Conor McGregor, one of the most successful MMA fighters in the world. Even before he was famous, he saw himself as a champion. He designed a championship belt long before he won it, because he already believed he was a winner, even before the world recognized it. He acted like someone who had already achieved success, and this mindset caused his reality to shape itself according to this belief. Now think about how you can apply this same principle to your financial life. How would a millionaire person think and make decisions? How would she behave in front of money? How would she act in everyday situations? You need to start incorporating this new identity into all areas of your life. And here are some changes you can start making right away. 1. Make decisions based on abundance, not fear. Many people make financial decisions based on fear of scarcity, and this only reinforces the lack of money. A millionaire person, on the other hand, makes decisions with confidence, knowing that money is always flowing and that new opportunities arise all the time. This does not mean spending impulsively, but rather taking actions aligned with a growth mindset. 2. Take good care of the money you already have. If you want to attract more money, you need to show the universe that you already know how to handle what you have. This means organizing your finances, knowing exactly where your money is going, and treating each amount with respect. Money flows to those who manage it well. 3. Invest in your development. Millionaires know that their greatest asset is knowledge. They are always learning, studying, looking for new ways to expand their earnings. If you want to be rich, start acting like someone who values learning and investing in yourself. 4. Frequent places of abundance. You've already learned that feeling rich before being rich is essential. Go to sophisticated restaurants, go into luxury stores, visit upscale neighborhoods, be in environments where prosperity is normal. This makes your mind accept this reality as something natural for you. 5. Stop talking and thinking like someone who lives in scarcity. A millionaire person doesn't complain about money, doesn't say they're broke, doesn't reinforce beliefs about difficulties. She talks about opportunities, about growth, about investments. Start paying attention to your language and eliminate any phrase that reinforces the lack of money. Now think about how you can apply this principle in your life today. What can you start doing to act like someone who is already financially successful? It could be something small, like starting to take better care of your money, changing the way you talk about wealth, spending more time in environments that reflect the abundance you want to live in. The important thing is that you start behaving like the millionaire version of yourself from now on. And to reinforce this commitment to your new financial identity, write in the comments right now, "I act like a millionaire every day." This simple act begins to change your vibration and show the universe that you are ready for this new reality. Now that you've come this far, you've already realized how much this knowledge can transform your financial life forever. You've learned 7 millionaire habits that the most successful people in the world use to align their energy with abundance and attract money naturally and constantly. And the big question now is what you are going to do with this knowledge. Let's quickly recap the 7 habits that will change your financial life. First, creative visualization, where millionaires see themselves as rich before they even are. Creating a mental movie of your millionaire life every day makes your mind begin to accept this reality, and, little by little, the universe responds by bringing this abundance to you. Next, gratitude for wealth before you even have it, where feeling gratitude for the money that is already coming into your life accelerates financial manifestation. The Financial Gratitude Journal is a powerful tool for changing your vibration and aligning your energy field with prosperity. The third habit is the language of money, as your words shape your financial reality. You should eliminate phrases like, "I'm broke," and replace them with statements like, "Money comes to me easily and constantly." The way you talk about money directly reflects your relationship with it and may be creating barriers or opening doors to wealth. Another essential habit is the power of vibrational frequency. Keeping your energy high is essential for money to flow into your life. Listening to music and affirmations that reinforce your connection to abundance helps you adjust your vibration to attract wealth. The fifth habit is to feel rich before you are. Visiting luxury stores, testing expensive cars, and allowing yourself to feel like a prosperous person trains your subconscious to accept prosperity before it manifests itself physically. Millionaires understand that money first needs to exist internally and then become an external reality. Next, we talk about unlimited beliefs about money. You only receive the money you believe you deserve, so it is essential to reprogram your mind with daily affirmations of abundance and break limiting beliefs that may be preventing the arrival of prosperity. Finally, the seventh habit is to act as if you were already a millionaire. The universe responds to inspired action, so it's essential to start thinking and acting as if you already have all the money you want. This does not mean spending beyond your means, but rather making decisions like someone who already lives in abundance. Now, I want to give you a powerful challenge. Choose one of these habits and start today. Which one resonated with you the most? Which one do you feel you need to apply immediately to start transforming your financial life? Write in the comments, "I am a magnet for money." This simple act begins to align your energy with prosperity and reinforces your commitment to this new reality. You gained extremely valuable knowledge in this video. This information is not taught in schools, and few people have access to this type of mentality. So, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video and share with someone who needs to learn this. You can be the channel through which the universe will transform someone else's life. Now that you have these keys to wealth, don't stop here. Keep applying these habits. Keep raising your vibration. Keep acting like someone who is already a millionaire. Wealth is already coming to you. In the video that is appearing on the screen now, you will discover another powerful secret that millionaires use to attract wealth and multiply their money. Watch now and continue this journey towards abundance.
这是